the highlight of UCLA in the current era. The second most or least exciting team
Big man.
out of this division is probably going to be without their starting quarterback for a majority of the season due to injury already. The Indianapolis Colts. They did bring in some big names. They've got Cameron Bynum on the defensive side. They also brought in Charvarius Ward. They needed some help there in the backfield, so brought in Khalil Herbert. He's a decent backup running back. But given that Joe Flacco is out of Indy, and given that their starting quarterback is going to be out for a good portion of the season, like he always is, they did bring in Daniel Jones to be that starting quarterback.
Danny Dimes.
Is
So
that
you don't
confirmed
even
right
think
now?
when if and when Anthony Richardson comes back, like there'll be any competition at the quarterback position? You think he's just going to get it over Daniel Jones regardless?
I think he'll have to
They
work for it a
don't.
little
Because
bit.
They don't.
with how bad, like he started off hot, had like a great first game, but then the decision making and the accuracy after
A
that,
great first game.
They don't have a choice, man. They drafted him top five.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't, dude, if he comes back and you don't start him, like everybody in the NFL is just going to
I'm talking
scratch their
about
head
just
and be
last
like,
season. Like
"What the fuck?"
the first game last season, he like dropped some bombs.
I'm not disagreeing
looked
with you. I'm not
excited.
disagreeing with you, but I think
I,
I'm
because of
talking
like
about
his status, like you have to start him when he comes
your
back.
first
Again, if you don't, everyone's gonna be like, "What the fuck are you doing,
Well,
Indianapolis?"
here's my question to time up here. Are you saying he's going to be going into the season hurt, or he's going to get hurt early in the season?
I believe he's already going into
Hmm.
into the season hurt, given
He's
the shoulder issues from last year. I know he's been practicing,
he's
but
going to be good for training camp.
there's also been a lot of talk about how the shoulder isn't holding up as well as they had hoped going into training camp.
It's all going to be good. All signs point to good.
Listen, he's got talent. I don't know if it's placed well when he actually plays the game. Um, he's been too injured. I would like to see what he can do out on the field. I think he can do some special things out there. It's not like he doesn't have an offensive line, he doesn't have running backs, he doesn't have receiving weapons. He clearly doesn't have a defense, but the offense is built around somebody who needs to come in and play. He just hasn't been able to prove it. This is his final year. This is year 3 in the league, correct?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yes,
yeah.
Oh,
he
Is
didn't
year
really have a
3 in the
rookie
league.
season though.
That's
yeah.
it. That's it. They'll keep him around for year 4. They'll opt not if it doesn't work out for this year, they'll keep him around for next year. They won't opt
They're
in
going
for
to
year
sign into
5.
a contract
They'll
extension.
figure it out.
Well, I
They'll
mean,
sign
like
him.
now, RIP to Jim Irsay, but like, do you think the Colts can change a direction because Jim Irsay is no longer at the helm? Like, do you think
They
his
definitely
daughters will?
can,
Like, there's opportunity for sure there, but
but the direction
will
they're turning to this year is Daniel Jones.
I was gonna say, like, will the new direction of the Colts have Anthony Richardson in it? I think this year will determine that for sure.
He
I
knows
don't
what's
think it's
going
off to
on. He's
the.
going to go out there and prove himself this year.
I don't think he will. I
Wow.
I think
If
he might
anybody
die
ever
trying.
needed if anybody ever needed a second chance to prove that wherever they were previously was the worst situation anybody could have ever been in, it's it for Daniel Jones.
Oh
This
yeah,
is this is it. He's going to have plenty of opportunities.
big chip.
He's got weapons around. He's got
well,
a solid
so
offensive line. He's
completely
got good
different play
running help.
style than Anthony Richardson, but he has the same drawbacks. It's the accuracy and the decision making. Like some people have incredible athletic ability and can make some cool plays here and then, but like on a standard first and 10 drop back to pass, like I'm gonna leave the ball in the defender's hands. Like Anthony
Yeah,
Richardson and Daniel Jones both do that shit.
I,
you just throw
You're
it
gonna get
behind the wide
flashes of
receiver
greatness out
running the
of both of
slant.
them, and
Yeah,
probably Anthony Richardson more often. But like, they are not. They. I mean, less so Anthony Richardson. Sure, give him this year to see if he can do it. But the product on the field for both of those players is like it's a highly questionable decision making and not very good accuracy. So
I'm not disagreeing with that. I was just saying if anybody had a perfect second opportunity to showcase that they could be here and that they just need to have that starting job, Daniel Jones, it has fallen into his lap with where he's gone, given the team that they've built around him. They're still going to lose a lot of games, and whether it's down to him or Anthony Richardson having poor play on the field, that will probably happen. But their defense also is not very good, and
Yeah.
they're going to lose games because of how poor that defense is. I don't
Didn't they
care
also
that they.
did they also get Lou Anarumo though? Should their
I
defense be a little bit better?
do believe that they did bring in Lou Anarumo. Let's take a look.
Is DeForest Buckner still on that team too?
DeForest Buckner should be on that team.
I mean, even if he is, he's always fucking hurt too, I feel like.
Lou Anarumo is an Indianapolis Colt. We'll have to see how that plays out because it was not good in Cincinnati.
But he got the most out of his players and got them play in certain games. Not last year, obviously, but
Yeah.
previously he can do a lot for a
He's
team
proven.
that has,
Yeah.
he has people on defense now compared to the Bengals.
That's fair. He does, and they did just bring in. They've got a couple of draft picks on the defensive side that should help out. Tyler Warren's going to be their starting tight end, so adding to the offensive side, maybe it works out. Maybe Lou Anarumo is able to do that. DeForest Buckner, I believe, is on
He's
the
still on the
final
Colts.
year.
Yeah.
Yes.
I believe it's the final year of his contract. Yes, because
But he's
next year is
hurt. I feel like he's hurt a lot.
well, he's old, man.
He is old. He is. I'll give you that.
For a player.
31.
Yeah.
For an NFL player, he is old.
Mhm.
Obviously, we're all 30
But
here.
he was drafted in 2016, so he's been in the league almost.
Very young.
He's played a long time.
Wow. Man, that doesn't. Wow. However, you mentioned Tyler Warren. I'm very excited to see how Tyler Warren performs in the NFL this year. I was, riding pretty high on him around the draft and everything, and I was excited for him. I think, if Daniel Jones or Anthony Richardson take advantage of, whatever opportunities they're given throughout the year, I think that if they capitalize on them, like Tyler Warren will be part of that equation, whatever it is. Like if this team gets rolling, Tyler Warren will be a very, very big part of that, in my opinion.
I think he'll be a mid piece. Not that he'll be bad. I think it's just rookie year tight end. They've got so many other options. You've got Michael Pittman. You've got Josh Downs.
Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor. There's another wide receiver whose name escapes me at the moment.
But that's what I mean. Like, I don't just mean receiving either. I think like they're just gonna put Tyler Warren literally everywhere. He's gonna lead block for Jonathan Taylor. He's gonna be, kicking out the end. He's gonna, be motioning in the backfield. In that sniff. Type.
I think plugging
position,
him into this offense is actually quite beneficial for him as a rookie tight end. But I wasn't as high on Tyler Warren as there was film I was watching on another first round tight end or another highly drafted tight end that I liked way better than Tyler Warren.
Yeah, I think someone went before him. I think he went second. I don't think he went. Yeah, I don't. Man, I might be wrong there. That might be false. Oof.
But I do like. I think it's plugging him into this offense. I feel like is actually a really, really good situation for him. And when you have a, let's say, subpar quarterback, they usually tend to use the tight end a lot. So I don't know.
I mean, yeah, Colston Loveland went before him to the Bears.
I liked him better than Tyler Warren.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Not to get completely off topic, but we'll get to the North later, I guess. But
yeah,
where do you guys have the Colts finishing up?
I think they finished second to last.
Miracle season for Remember Jim Irsay, but they don't have one very important piece on their team, and that is Travis Hunter. They're going to finish third.
See, like it's highly dependent on quarterback play, and I feel like Indianapolis and Jacksonville are going to be really, really close this season. But if I'm leaning towards my gut feeling, I feel like it's going to be worse quarterback. I know I hate Trevor Lawrence, but I feel like it's going to be worse quarterback play in Indianapolis. So like Jacksonville 9-8, Indianapolis 8-9 type of thing. But
I would say I think the expectations for the Colts are probably lower than Jacksonville. Like just from a
Yeah.
yeah. I would absolutely agree. Which is because I think what you mentioned, Tybo, like they have Trevor Lawrence. There's no real definitive like guy. I think in Indianapolis right now, and because of that, I think you could probably expect a little bit more from Jacksonville. However, I don't think either teams are going to perform very very well this year.
How
Only one
are the
team
Colts
is
more exciting than the Jaguars? You guys did not answer that for me there.
Jonathan Taylor,
I
quarterback
think
battle.
they have
run
way better
game,
position
baby.
players on offense.
Smash mouth football.
Better wide
Stop it.
receivers.
Stop
Yeah.
it.